Hey guys, ask yourself this. Who do I want to be today? Because the choice is yours each and every day. You can transcend reality. You can transcend everything. You can transcend good and evil. You can be the serial killer. You can be the king of the world. You can be anything. All you have to do is give up attachment and remember that greatness starts with the first sip. So, really and truly, I've been thinking about things today. And, as I take on this new journey, basically recognizing the fact that there is no right, there is no wrong, there is no good, there is no evil, there is no rich, there is no poor. There only is. I've created everything, I've experienced everything, I've done everything because it exists. It exists as thoughts in my mind, and I've transcended to each one of those worlds. I've been and I'm experiencing each one of those worlds right now, in the here and now, in this present moment. And what I see with my eyes is only a matter of what I'm willing to not let go of. And that's the great part. And that's the great trick. And that's why most of us haven't yet grasped their potential. They haven't grasped what is possible for them in the given time, in the given moment, because they're unwilling to let go of something when they don't realize, or what they haven't realized, or what I didn't realize up until now, is that you can always go back. Anything that you can create, anything that you have, everything you've experienced up until now, you can always go back to. So you might as well let go of any attachment to anything because you already have everything. You can't not have anything that's already being created, and everything that's already being created already exists. And in this infinite world with infinite potential, you have created it all. You already have it all. And you cannot want, desire, need, believe anything that isn't already part of you. And you can either believe that you have it, you can believe that you don't have it, but it's all the same. And anything that you're attached to is what keeps you grounded in your current reality. And how do you let go? You just have to recognize that everything is just a trick, a trap of the ego trying to grab you, hold you back, hold you from keeping your highest destiny. Because at the end of the day, you've already got it. And you know you've already got it. And you've always known that you've had it. And you know that you have that divine spark in you. You know that you have created, you are creating. And once you learn to let go and be needing something that's in your life that you've already had, that you've always had, and just experience life for what it can be and focus on the possibilities and focus on expansion and focus on becoming a better version of yourself each and every day, that's when the magic happens. What somebody else does is immaterial. And that's why I always tell people to go play outside. Go face your biggest fear of what people think of you by just frolicking around like a child. A child doesn't know the difference between good and evil until it's programmed into them. And if you look at a child, you look at the innocence of a child, then you know for certain what is possible because they know that anything is possible. They know that there's magic in the universe. They know the universe is magical. And intuitively, we know that as well. And once you recognize the fact that you've always had the possibilities to do anything, to be anything, to choose anything, each day when you wake up in a blank slate, you can create your own reality. And you do create your own reality. And what you become attached to and focus your time and attention on, you're going to get more of. And each and every day, until you're willing to let go of anything that you have been, you can't be anything else. And this trick of that is to realize that you already have everything. So, what do you want to experience? Open your mind up to new possibilities. Open your mind. Know what you want to experience next and just realize that you've already done it. So, let's see what I've done. It's not see what I can do, see what I might do, see what I could do, see what I've already done. And that's the mind switch. That's how you know. And that's how you can be grateful for every experience. You can be grateful for everyone because everyone has that capability. And Anytime that you see something and you get that cognitive dissonance thinking that you can't, that's just your ego's way of trying to trap you back into the box, trying to change your way of thinking, trying to grab you back into the matrix, trying to grab you back into your current situation, because the system is fed on trying to keep you safe, trying to keep you from expansion, trying to keep you from accessing your own power, your own beliefs, your own way of being, your own raison d'etre, your own mode operandi. And it's fantastic. You have the ability to do anything. Anything that you've ever thought about, you've already done. You can't want something that you haven't already done, haven't already experienced. And once you become grateful for what everybody else has, how everybody else is looking at life, realizing they're all connected to you, they're all the same as you. There is nobody different, there's nobody superior, there's nobody inferior, and societal norms and dictates are just your way of keeping you locked in the box. So step outside the box, change your way of being, change your way of thinking, realize that you've already done it all. You've already experienced all. You are the quadrillionaire. You are the pauper. You are the prince. You are the king. You are the creator. Embrace your I am and realize and recognize that each moment you have the ability to completely transcend the reality that you see because it's all energy. Everything is energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. And in this first level of infinity that we find ourselves in the Hampstead Hotel, you are occupying each room. And whatever room you want to access is only a matter of your thoughts, beliefs, and where you focus your attention on. So decide what it is that you want and go to that room and then go outside and play because that's how it works. The universe has your back, whether you call it the Holy Spirit, whether you call it chi, whether you call it the quantum energy field, it's all the same thing. It's all there to allow you to experience everything because you've already experienced everything. So don't be grounded in what you think is real. Be grounded in knowing that everything is real, everything is equally valid. And what you choose to do, what you choose to put your time and attention and effort on, is what you're going to love. And you don't lack anything. You have everything. You are everything. And once you shove aside your ego and are willing to embrace potential and embrace possibility, that's when the magic happens. Look at me. I've spent a lifetime trying to be matter changing matter as opposed to an energetic infinite being, realizing that I've already got this. I don't have to do anything to be something. I don't have to have something to be something. I have to be something to experience it. And that's all it takes. And you're going to see opportunities when you just let go of everything and know that you can always go back. You've always got the ability to go back, and you don't have to be grounded in the back. You don't have to be attached to anything because once you change to that new reality, you're probably not want to go back because you'll be attached to something else in the new reality. And once you can give up attachment to any of it, realize that the material is just smoke and mirrors to try to make sense of silliness, to try to give you the opportunity to create your own reality, to realize that anything is possible. That's when you open up yourself to new possibilities, new expansion, and new exploration. And it doesn't take anything other than knowing yourself, knowing who you truly are. And it's not about good and evil. It's not about saying, oh my God, the rich get away with anything and being self righteous and morally indignant about it. Powerful that get away with everything is only your way of realizing that you are powerful. You can get away with anything. You're just choosing not to out of a sense of moral indignation, moral superiority, judgment, shame, guilt, whatever. And you keep feeding the algorithm and you keep focusing your attention on division, conquer, and us versus them, as opposed to realizing that Us versus them is only your own ego. You are us versus them. You are trying to consolidate that separation, that the yin, the yang, it's all the same. There is no right and wrong. There only is. And what you choose to experience is a matter of self. And what you rage against, you're going to get more of because that's how the universe works. It thinks you want more rage. It thinks you want more reasons to be morally indignant, more judgmental, as opposed to just saying, hey, that's cool. I've been there. I've done that. That's why I'm seeing this. I don't like that. I'm going to focus my time and attention not on that thing that I don't like, but on the way of being that I want to experience, which is something new, something that transcends the material world, something that transcends the spiritual world, something that transcends the us versus them mentality, and realize that I'm not in a box. I am beyond the box. I create the box. I have created the box, and I am expanding infinitely each and every day, rising my awareness. And it's not by sitting in a corner meditating and saying, "Oh, woe is me," or "Oh, I need enlightenment." I am enlightened. I am everything, everywhere, all at once. And I don't have to worry about what anybody thinks of me, what anybody says about me, how they focus their time and attention, what they have, what I don't have, what I wish I had. I already have it all. I just have to let go, trust the process, quit swimming upstreams, quit trying to fight the current, and just be and enjoy and appreciate everything that is around me. Because I've needed everything that I've done in life up until now in order to reach this point in my life where I know that anything is possible and I am creating my new reality by just being, going outside and playing. And that's the secret, guys. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about anyone else. Just go outside and play. There are no rules. It's a game without rules, without structure. You don't have to be better than anyone. You don't have to be worse than anyone. You just have to play and enjoy. And that's the secret. Don't identify with something. Just be, enjoy, and play. Hell, yesterday I picked up a stick that I found in the yard and started roaming around my backyard with the stick pretending I was Elmer Fudd, and I had the blast doing that. It was the most fun, expansive thing that I have done in years, and sure, I felt silly, and sure, there were kids probably watching me as they were walking home from lunch or walking to wherever they were going for lunch. Didn't care. Just kept skipping, frolicking, playing. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks of me. I just get to play because I know I've already got it all. I've already had it all. I'm just going for the new thing without any attachment to ego, outcome, result. I'm just having fun. I'm playing. I'm enjoying life. And look, the sun's coming out. And it was a dreary day first thing this morning, but it's warm. The greenery's starting to come about. I live in this amazing house, this amazing place. I even got a barn in my backyard in the middle of town. Crazy as that sounds. And I just love where I'm at in life, and it's getting better and better each and every day, and it doesn't matter how many dollars I have in the bank account. I know the universe is going to provide me with the necessary resources to fulfill my quest, which is expanding beyond the three-dimensional and embracing my own infinite potential. I know that I don't have to go through my next life trapped in a box because I know the box is only of my own creation. So I'm going to enjoy what time I have left inside this box because it's going to be it's my last kick at this rodeo because I know that everybody will be grateful when I expand beyond this consciousness. I realize that I am. I have that light. I am a child of God. I know that the way to achieving greatness is by just being great, by giving up any thoughts of the material world and just enjoying life with everything and knowing there is no right and wrong. It's only a creation and product of my thoughts, beliefs, behaviors, actions, which shapes my personality, which shapes reality. And not just my personal reality, but the reality all throughout, which what I become aware of, what I see is part of me. And I accept that everything, dark sides, the bright sides, it's all me. I've done all that. I have lived the life of each 8 billion people in this world, in this universe, and I'm loving it. And I realize now that I can be any one of those 8 billion people. I can be anything, and I can just at will, with whim, change it. And I change it by not worrying about it, just saying, hey, you know what I'd like to experience today? I'd like to experience this. And then I get to go outside and play, knowing that it's going to happen and that it already has happened. So find what room in the Hampstead Hotel that you'd like and occupy it. And you know what? Go outside and play. And if you find you don't like it, go back to your old room. But like I say, until you experience the other rooms, how are you going to know what you truly want? So figure it out. Figure out what it is that you want and just know that you are that and you've done that and you've experienced it. So enjoy, think beyond, think beyond the three-dimensional circumstances you find yourself in right now and just enjoy life in all of its glory. And praise be to God, praise be to yourself, praise be to the infinite. And you guys have an awesome day. Follow your dreams, follow your goals, and know that you've already done it. And it's not by doing, it's by being. Have an awesome day, guys. And remember, greatness starts with the first sip. And now that you've listened to this, you've watched this, it's time to go outside and play. Have an awesome day, guys.